You know that feeling, right? The days get shorter, the sky turns gray, and it feels like your energy just vanishes. That heavy, sluggish feeling you get in the winter, it's not just in your head, it's a real biological thing. And today, we're going to break down exactly why it happens, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it. So a lot of us, trying to fight this, we reach for a vitamin D supplement. And that makes total sense, right? Less sun, so you take the sunshine vitamin. But what if you're taking it every single day and you still feel exhausted and just kind of blah? It is so frustrating, and it's a super common problem.
Well, the reason your vitamin D might feel like it's doing absolutely nothing could come down to one single, often overlooked nutrient. This is what we're calling the magnesium mistake, and it might just be the missing piece to unlocking your energy this winter.
All right, let's dig into this winter fatigue problem, because this is way more than just feeling a little bit down. For many people, it's a recognized condition called Seasonal Affective Disorder, or SAD for short, and it's a very real response your body is having to the change in seasons. So let's see if any of this rings a bell for you. Feeling sluggish, just completely listless, having zero energy, wanting to sleep all the time but never feeling rested, suddenly craving nothing but bread and pasta, maybe gaining a little weight, and finding it really hard to focus on anything. According to the Mayo Clinic, these are the classic signs, and this pattern can seriously mess with your life year after year.
So what's actually going on inside your body to cause all this?
Well, it's a pretty clear chain reaction. First, sunlight levels drop.
That throws your internal body clock, your circadian rhythm, completely out of whack.
This then causes a dip in serotonin, that's the brain chemical that keeps your mood stable, and it messes with your melatonin, the hormone that's supposed to regulate your sleep. And, the big one, without that direct sun on your skin, your body's ability to produce its own vitamin D absolutely tanks. And that brings us right back to our original problem. You're taking vitamin D to fix this, but you're getting nothing. So why isn't it working? Well, it's because simply swallowing a vitamin D pill is only the first step in a much bigger biological process.
Okay, here's a really crucial concept you've got to understand. The vitamin D you get in a supplement or from food is actually in an inactive form. Think of it like a car without the key in the ignition. It has all the potential to get you where you need to go, but it's not going to do anything until it's turned on.
So, how does your body turn the key? Well, after you take that inactive vitamin D, specific enzymes in your liver and your kidneys have to get to work to convert it into its active, usable form. But here is the critical part. Those enzymes are magnesium dependent. Magnesium is literally the ignition key. Without enough magnesium, that vitamin D just sits there, inert, useless, unable to do its job.
So you might be thinking, well, what are the odds that's my problem? Get this, some estimates suggest that up to 50% of the population is deficient in magnesium. That's 1 out of every 2 people, which means there is a very, very good chance that the ignition key is missing for a whole lot of us, leaving our vitamin D supplements completely stalled out.
But wait, the story doesn't just end with magnesium. Once you get the vitamin D engine started, another crucial player has to step in to make sure everything runs smoothly. And that player is vitamin K2. Think of K2 as the traffic director. So once your vitamin D is activated, its main job is to help your body absorb more calcium from the food you eat. This increases the amount of calcium that's circulating around in your bloodstream, which is fantastic for your bones and a bunch of other things.
But this brings up a really important question. Okay, great, there's more calcium in the blood, but where is it all supposed to go? You need that calcium to end up in your bones and your teeth, not building up in places where it can cause problems.
And this is where vitamin K2 becomes the hero of the story. If vitamin D3 is the fuel that gets more calcium into your system, vitamin K2 is the traffic director. It literally activates specific proteins that tell that calcium exactly where to go. Hey, you, get over here into the bones. You, go to the teeth. And just as importantly, it helps keep that calcium out of your soft tissues, like your arteries and your kidneys, where you really don't want it building up. They are a team. One without the other just doesn't work right. So you see, the solution isn't just one supplement. It's a team of 3 working together in perfect harmony. To really, truly beat that winter fatigue, you need what we're calling the D3-K2 magnesium trifecta. You need the fuel, the traffic director, and the ignition key.
So what does this actually look like day to day? It's super simple. In the morning, take your vitamin D3 and your K2 together. Now, these are fat-soluble vitamins, so it's a really good idea to take them with a meal that has some healthy fat in it, like eggs or avocado, because that helps you absorb them better. Then, in the evening, maybe an hour or so before bed, take your magnesium. This is great because it helps you relax and support sleep, and it allows your body to get to work overnight, activating all that vitamin D you took in the morning.
Now, one last thing on magnesium, and this is important. Not all forms are created equal. For this evening routine, magnesium glycinate is fantastic. It's really easy for your body to absorb, and it has this nice calming effect that helps with sleep. Magnesium malate is another good one, often used for energy during the day. The one you want to be careful with is magnesium oxide. It's super common and it's cheap, but the absorption rate is really low, meaning your body just can't use it very well. And of course, a really important reminder here. Please always talk to your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional before you start any new supplements. This is all for educational purposes. Your own individual needs might be different, and they can help you figure out the best path forward for you.
So here's the big takeaway. Real wellness isn't just about taking a bunch of individual nutrients. It's about understanding how they all have to work together as a team. So it's time to ask yourself, are your supplements actually working together, or are they just kind of showing up for work without the tools they need to do their job? The answer to that question could be the key to finally getting your energy back this winter.
Thank you for being here with me today. Remember, small choices create big changes. Keep nourishing your health with love and consistency. See you in the next Vital Elixir video.